HALALYAM la YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM QADASH. Double honors into my apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well and teach well, orderly and fervently through the Spirit. To the Akim, my fellow laborers, risking their lives and preparing to push this word out in truth and sincerity. To the Akim Akwat, listening and learning, being doers of the word and abiding in the faith. And to the speckled birds scattered abroad that look like the other nations, but are truly Yasharallah through the Spirit. Shalom wa barakatam. This is your brother Ariel from the GMS Orlando camp. And I just want to make a quick lesson on, I was just doing some reading, and this verse, literally sometimes I just do a lesson in my mind, So I just thought, why don't I should be recording this. I should be putting it on wax, and the Lord's will, this will be edifying for the flock, right? So I read Ecclesiastes chapter 10 and verse 3, right? It says, Yea, also, when he that is a fool walketh by the way, his wisdom faileth him, and he saith to every one that he is a fool. And in the NLT, right, it says, you can identify fools just by the way they walk down the street. And I literally just visualized being at camp, right, being on the highways and hedges and just seeing the countless, the countless souls that just walk by aimlessly, vain, in vanity, in complete vanity, in complete, folly. Either they just came from folly, they're currently performing some kind of folly, whether that be literally, physically, in their minds, or they're on the way to go do some folly. Okay? It's nothing but folly and madness and wickedness and sin. Okay? That's how the majority of the world operates. Just think about how you walk around running errands or going to the plantation, handling your business. Just think about the amount of people that there are in the world, the amount of people that you just pass by, the amount of strength. You can go outside. Think about this. You can go outside every day to the same spots, and you will always meet a new stranger. That's how many people there are on the planet Earth. In your small area, your neighborhood, your town, your city, your state, whatever. You will always meet a new stranger every time you walk outside. You see? That's how many people don't have YAHAWASHI on their minds. And you, RAWCHAA, as a part of the hopeful elect, are sitting here or walking about, handling your business, and you can't operate without YAHAWASHI in your mind. That's the difference between us and literally the rest of the world. Okay? That's important to take note of and to cherish, because we could be out there like them, just through walking dead, living in complete sin, living in wickedness, living in folly, just gone. Okay, future missile food. So the YAHAWAH, we have this truth, and you can identify people just by how let me get this in the Apocrypha. This is Sirach, chapter 19, verse 29 and 30. A man may be known by his look, and one that hath understanding by his countenance, when thou meetest him, right? A man's attire and excessive laughter and gait show what he is. And I believe the word gait goes into the manner in which he carries himself, or the way he walks, So you can literally just observe a person, of course, with the spiritual eye, and that's not how you 100% determine somebody's spirit, but through the Spirit that is a characteristic. These are characteristics to pay attention to, because they do give you insight into how they operate, how they carry themselves. Because take the damn, classic inside joke for GMS Orlando, skinny jeans and Crocs. Okay? Now, what man of the Lord would be walking around wearing skinny jeans and Crocs? That's definitely something that is an indicator of a person, of where a person's at spiritually, where a person is at mentally. That's off, bro. That's some effeminate Babylonian shit, right? So that's just a basic, clear-cut example, So most of the people walking around here, you can just tell, majority of them do not have, let alone even the names of Yahweh, Yahawashi, but they don't have the Most High on their minds at all. And by virtue of that, they have no fear at all. They're just going about their lives, doing as they will, right? Doing whatever it is they want to do, with no fear of any consequences of their actions, right? And when you have no fear of any consequences, you take whatever actions that comes to your vain, wicked mind, according to your flesh. That's how you operate, like a brute beast, as the scriptures compare men to, because that's exactly how they operate. Because we're not meant to be like the animals. We're not animals. Okay? Even deeper than that, Israel, we're gods. All right? Let alone, men being like animals. Because that's how they are, man. They just go off of instinct, just go off of what they see, feel, taste, touch, and hear. Right? So they see some shit and they just go get it. Or they want to do something, they just go do it. Just according to pleasing their flesh. And that is a carnal, the natural man, as the scriptures say. That's not the way. Because carnality is enmity with the Most High. Well, let's get that, right? Let's get that. All right, I'll just get the point in Romans 8, verse 6. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be. So then they that are in the flesh cannot please YAHAWASHI, right? Because they please the flesh, right? And if you're going after the ways of the flesh, after the ways of carnality, then that's enmity, meaning, well, we can get that right here in the blue letter, enmity. Strong's G 2189. All right, let's hear it.
Strong's G 2189. Echthra.
Okay. Enmity. Okay. Hostility. A reason for opposition. Enmity. Hatred. Okay. So we already know that for the Most High hated sinners, and will repay the vengeance unto the ungodly to their face, roughly paraphrasing. So that means that if you're carnal, the Most High hates you. And by virtue of that, really, through the proving of your actions, you hate the Most High yourself. Because if you love the Most High, you'd obey Him. You'd keep His commandments, right? You'd be subject unto MASHAYACH, and to the best of your ability, rehearse the righteous acts. But because people don't do that, people don't even care, people don't think about that, they hate the Most High. All right? But we know that you're not hurting the Most High, okay? Your hatred for Him means, nothing. It doesn't, in terms of whether or not it affects Him, of course not. He's the highest. He's the almighty, Most High power. Really, what you're doing, it hurts you. Okay? Oh, and that is a perfect segue, because this is something that I was thinking about right before I started the lesson, right? The fact that people do these wicked things, which is really detrimental to their own lives, their own bodies, their own spirits, right? That means that they don't care about themselves. That means that they are just complete, brain dead zombies. They're in fact even worse than animals. They're worse than beasts. They're brute beasts. Okay? Because the animals is in order. They're doing what they're supposed to do. They're operating according to instinct. That's how they were meant to be. They're lower than man. But for man to be like that, right? That's out of your natural order. So you're worse than the animals. You're brute beasts, and you need to be, you're sick. You need to be put down. As the scriptures say, death is better than continual sickness. And really, it's wickedness, so the Lord needs to put you to death anyway. Because sin, the wages of sin is death. Okay, that's the consequence for your wickedness. But more on the subject of hating themselves, I remember this scripture in the Apocrypha as well. Sirach 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. So if you're evil to yourself, who are you going to be good to? Right? That's why we hold brothers accountable. That's why we hold ourselves accountable first and foremost. You have to acknowledge your offense. Because if you're a person that just don't give a shit about what you're consuming, right? What you're putting into your body, what you're allowing into your mind, that's why you have to be wary of everything around you, of whatever it is that you are consuming. Consuming doesn't just go into eating or drinking, okay? Although that is a big part of it as well, because people be eating shrimp, crab, pork, lobster, smoking, okay, drinking in terms of excess, and doing all types of detrimental things to their temple, all right? At least when it comes to our people, the Israelites, all right, whose bodies are the temple of the Most High, all right? It's supposed to be, at least. But what they do is they defile their temples, they defile their vessels, which doesn't belong to them. It belongs to BAHASHAM Yahawadah. The Most High is the one who created you, and not we ourselves. So we are obligated to dedicate ourselves unto our power. That's the covenant that we made with him. Okay, is that we would be a special people unto him. Okay, so all these negative, bad things that our people consume, all right, it's detrimental to them, but they don't care because it feels good. They're gonna keep on doing it. So that means that they hate themselves. If you loved yourself, you'd take care of your body. You'd make sure that your health is on point. You'd make sure that your mind is on point. You wouldn't be just taking in all types of vain opinions and weird philosophies and all this Babylonian wine, or Babylon juice, as brothers call it. You wouldn't be doing that. If you really cared about yourself, you'd make sure that you are consuming things that are righteous and spiritual, according to the ways of YAHAWASHI Yahawadah. You'd make sure that you are eating the bread of life and living waters, all right? And you're exercising your body, exercising your mind, all right, for the betterment of yourself. And therefore, you'd also get on your brothers and sisters like, well, brother, that's not good for you. Let's do this. All right, I'll help you out. You help me out, and blah, blah, blah. And we take care of each other. That's how it's supposed to be. We're supposed to take care of each other, and we're supposed to encourage each other and exhort each other in righteousness. Anytime there's any kind of evil, you're immediately supposed to quench it. You're immediately supposed to put out the evil from among us so that it cannot spread and multiply. But because people don't care about themselves, they don't care about each other. And so that's how wickedness has spread all over the earth. Look at the world around you, So if you're evil to yourself, to whom will you be good? All right? So it's nothing but a bunch of wickedness out here. And YAHAWASHI Yahawadah must put a stop to it. And he said that he would. And we believe he will. So we're patiently awaiting that day. Because soon, coming into the fullness of wickedness, like I always say, we're coming into the fullness of wickedness where it's going to be amplified to the highest maximum level. But by virtue of that, I know I say by virtue of that a lot, but by virtue of that, faith the elect's perfection, the elect's righteousness is also going to be amplified to the maximum level, right? To glorify YAHAWASHI, because he's about to show forth his power in the miraculous salvation that he's going to bring upon his people, the elect of his people first and foremost. All right. So just to, this is something I was just meditating on when I read the scripture, and it led me to other scriptures, and it led me to the, the mini lesson in my mind. So I wanted to put it on wax. And just to end on a positive note, YAHAWASHI, we're part of the elect. We're currently being built up to be righteous, to exhibit, and what's the word? Spread righteousness, okay? To hold each other accountable, to help each other be righteous. All right, we're tools for YAHAWASHI's will to be done on the right-hand side, So it's an honorable thing that we're a part of, and it's a very heavy thing knowing that in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, not only that, but in the midst of a gross and dark world as a whole, only ones like you got a remnant, a small number of people with YAHAWASHI in their mind. That's heavy, man. The majority of people walking don't give a shit. They're just thinking about bullshit, thinking about money, thinking about women, thinking about stupid shit. And you thinking about YAHAWASHI. And you're the weirdo. Okay. Yeah, alright. We're gonna see who's the weirdo when Jacob's trouble hits, and we the only ones eating and laughing and rejoicing. So, yeah. I pray this was edifying, exhorting and uplifting through the spirit and power of YAHAWASHI. The YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI QADASH bestowed upon me to bring out this lesson and push forth this word. Keep pushing, keep praying, keep fasting, keep enduring, keep striving for the truth unto death, and Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI shall fight for thee, and keep abiding in the faith. Abad Babal, Kwam Yasharala, stay strong, we're almost home. Shalom, Abarakim, Lahabachariam, meaning peace and blessings to the elect. Yahweh BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, Ratazah, may be a part of that number. And blessings, Shabbat Shalom. Alright, we're in the Shabbat right now. Alright, Wednesday evening to Thursday evening. And may the blessing of election be upon all your households, and blessings, honor, glory, and power be unto Yahweh, YAHAWASHI, Thamyad, Wallahi, Walamyam, always and forever. Shalom.